talking just all about Colorado defense. They got different characters on this team, and that's why they are must-see TV. All right, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing this week? On a Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. You're watching Sports Talk with B. Watt, where we talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo football team and more. Only thing that I ask that you do me a favor, hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, and hit that bell notification. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. I'm waiting on StreamYard. They told me to tell Greg to go ahead and try it. I guess let me go ahead and tell him. Shit. I don't know how to tell him until I bring him up. Let me see. What's up, man? Hey, I just got an email. They said try it now.
Yeah, it worked when I came back in. I guess they did it fast.
Yeah. I said, dog. All right.
They responded quick.
Yeah, they always do. I had to give them credit for that.
You got that cut up person on the stage today. We already know what kind of show this is about to be.
Hey, I told you.
What's going on? Greg? What's up now?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yo, that portal hopping, man.
Yeah, it is, man. It is. Well, y'all done throw me out. Greg done throw me out. We're gonna talk about the Coach Prime in this transfer portal. Let me see what y'all thoughts on it. We got some players that Coach Prime and his staff have came in and signed to be with Colorado coming up for 2025. But I want to go back and check out an interview when I was listening to Pat Sherman. I shorthand the stuff he said. He said, we talking about the quarterback position. The new quarterback they just brought in by the name of Salter from Liberty. He said on how he wants the quarterback room to look like next season with Juju and Lewis. I think we need to do our best to get the best player in that room at that position. Juju's future is unbelievable, and we'll see how quickly that happens. At some point, we want to add another quarterback to that room. And on yesterday, they did what he said they were going to do. They added a quarterback to the room. Quarterback is Salter from Liberty. I had the stats somewhere, but still, I'm sure y'all, well, JR, I know you have. So give me your thoughts on the quarterback room that Coach Prime and his staff has brought in. Well, my point of view, I had said all along, they need a veteran quarterback, somebody with 1 year left to compete with Juju. And if Juju beat him out, that's a good thing. But still, you need a veteran because I wasn't comfortable. Just me. Y'all was, but I wasn't. I wasn't comfortable with no stars, none of them guys on that roster in that quarterback room. If Coach Prime, and I heard him today on Nearly, and he was thinking like on the same line I was thinking, if you're going to go from 1 to 11, 4-8, 9-3, the option is to go up higher to 10-2 and 11-1. And the only way you're going to do that, you got to have a good quarterback. And when I was looking at the videos, JR, this quarterback is all that, man. He's accurate, and he will get somewhere. He ain't finna sit back in that pocket like Juju and let that offensive line don't block with him and sit there and take the hit. This boy got some giddy up. And last year, this dude rushed over for 600, 700 yards, man. And they threw for about 2,500 yards. So give me your assessment of the quarterback room so far that Coach Prime has put together.
Yeah, what I'll say, what Coach Prime and Pat Shermer are doing right now, they're putting together a solid plan, right? You need a solid foundation. So the foundation been laid with Shador, and then you got to continue to build on that house. So you're bringing in a guy that has real game time experience. He's a winner. Liberty the previous year, I believe they went 12-0 until they ran into Oregon during that bowl game. So the guy is a winner, right? He's put up tremendous numbers at the University of Liberty. A definition of a dual threat type quarterback. And for the style of offense that Pat Shurmur kind of implemented with Shador, a lot of the run pass option, the RPO style, this young man is better suited for that as far as his talent attributes when utilizing his legs. So I think when we look back, once the 2025 season is finished, we'll be, kind of right where we are now, 9 to 10 wins, somewhere around there. Like you said, B. Watts, we're not looking to go back. We're looking to go forward. And in order to go forward, you got to have that foundation. So the foundation is laid, and now it's just brick by brick. And this is one of the bricks that's going to continue to keep the ball rolling.
Go ahead, Greg.
Yeah, when I first heard of Juju, and we talked about it in the chat and everything, my biggest thing was that we saw how Raiola, whatever his name, he's a big time guy in Georgia too. Where he was at last year. Was he at Grayson? I think he was at Grayson or Buford. I think he was at Buford.
No,
he was at Grayson.
He was at Grayson last year? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because is his brother at Buford this year? This is another Raiola that's played at Buford this year. Like his little brother or something. Mm-hmm. But he was
at Buford. You're right. He was at Buford.
His little brother's at Buford or somebody.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah.
And they beat Buford. And of course, Juju also. Honestly, I hear the hype about Juju. I really haven't paid a whole lot of attention to him other than just the storyline. And people got to notice the difference between high school. First of all, you got to think about the fact the boy is graduating a whole year early. Mm-hmm. So he's already at a disadvantage. Yeah, he's too good for high school. He needed a challenge, just like Shador needed a challenge to go to the NFL. It's all about let him develop at his pace. Don't throw him up on him because we don't know. You could break him. Like Raiola, he thought he was going to be doing great, and they exposed it. And you really got to let that man develop his body. He's smaller. He got to get in that weight room. He got to get that experience. See, and I'm a realist. I watched the game a little bit, like the first half yesterday, the state championship, and I look at his stats. I mean, he don't threw over his career. He don't threw about 18, 19 interceptions, which I guess is decent, but it's only 3 years. So you're looking at somebody who he gonna throw interceptions at the high school level. It's going to be a little more challenge. I watched him throw an interception at last night when the game was pretty much on the line. So it's certain things. The game is going to speed up a little bit. The talent going to speed up. And I think this quarterback that they brought in is a true Big 12 quarterback. He's going to fit in with all the other quarterbacks. He just like the boy at Kansas State, just like the boy at Kansas. Hopefully he's a better passer. The hardest thing going to be able to really, really understand is he's not Shador. He going. I say whoever jumped in the shoes. That's why I guess as good as not Juju. I said whoever jumped in Shador's shoes. You thought that everybody was on Shador back, but as soon as he leave, everybody gonna be compared to Shador. Shador wouldn't have did that. Shador, So this guy here, I hope he's a good passer. He's gonna run more. And it may have more design runs. He's going to look like a Big 12 quarterback. All the other quarterbacks, see, Shador wasn't a Big 12 quarterback. Like I said from jump, he was a Pac-12 guy, pocket passer, can throw the lights out. That's why I knew we had a chance to win it. And in most of the other quarterbacks, you even look at Iowa State, they run that ball. All of them was running quarterbacks. So that's all I can say. I don't know this dude coming in, but I know he's going to fit in with the Big 12 quarterbacks. Give Juju time. I don't think Juju gonna beat him out per se, but what I do believe is somehow our quarterback room is better than it has been in the last 2 years. Because let's be real, what I've been saying for the last 2 weeks, Greg didn't put it out there, but he been thinking it, but he didn't put it out there. We were just a sneeze away from our season being destroyed because if Shador had went down like he did last year. I ain't want to say it because, I ain't like, look here, man. I ain't even want to put that out there. Like, if Shador went down and we hold our breath every time he got the ground slow. Cause we really didn't have nobody in that we can carry us for 3-4 weeks. We'd be looking like Utah. You know, I think Star decent, but without that running game not being there like it need to be, you know. So I think that the quarterback room actually is better now because it's not lopsided. Like we had Shador and it was like, duh. Now we got like here. So yeah, if the old dude go out there and somebody hit him in the knee or something, yeah, Juju can come in, you know, or they might even put Juju in like Georgia Tech do. You know, Georgia Tech play 2 quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. You know, this way to get him in there without putting that pressure on him.
Yep, you're right. The quarterback room is better. Even though Shador proved to me he was tougher than the quarterback. All them hits he took and still get back up. But he took some major hits now. He just sucked it up and got back up, and he just a straight pocket passer quarterback. And he extended that pass so much because he wanted to get those wide receivers their numbers. And he put himself in a little bit of danger every now and then by doing that. But when you look at Salter, the quarterback that's signed with Coach Prime, now I'm looking at his number, bro. First of all, he's 6'1", 200 pounds. He ain't no little small quarterback. He can use a little bit more height, but still, I like a quarterback 6'2" or 6'3". Me personally, so I'm even going 6'4". But this past year, he threw for almost 2,000 yards, 15 touchdowns. This dude ran for 700 yards and 7 TDs. Now, in his 3-year career, Coach Prime said with Uncle Neely, I want to win in quarterback. This dude was 29-9 in 3 seasons. He threw for almost 6,000 yards. He rushed for 2,013 yards. He rushed totally in 3 years, 77 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dual threat.
Listen,
more, you know,
all of the time that we were worried about a running game, Coach Prime made sure this year, if my running backs can't get that 31, that 4-for-1, we going for it. My quarterback gonna be able to. Defensive end, what you gonna do? You gonna crash down? I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna go get that 1 yard. I ain't gonna worry about no running back running up behind no center. Can't get that 1 yard. So that's what I'm looking for. So the overall picture, JR, going into the spring game, who's your starting quarterback?
I would go with the young man that they just got to sign from Liberty, Salter. And let me just put this out here for the fans and for the people that's listening. When you put a plan together and you're looking to flip a recruit, I'm almost certain that this information was brought up to this recruit, to his parents, on how they're going to go about developing him and how they're looking to bring in competition into the room, and you know the type of competition they're looking for. Someone with about 1 year left for eligibility to keep the momentum going, because what you don't want is momentum to backtrack. You don't want to go from a 9-win regular season and then stumble back. You just want to keep that momentum going. So I'm almost certain that the information was divulged to Juju and his family, his team of people, to get him to commit and flip to Colorado. And then think about this. You got Arch Manning that sat 2 years at Texas. 2.
Right.
Big name, everything like that. So I know a lot of the fans kind of, on edge when we sign Juju. There go our starter. There go this. And then you see you then sign Salter in the transfer portal. But that's what you need. You need somebody with some college experience that's going to be able to keep the program going forward, keep the momentum going. And like you said, B. Watts, on that 4th and 1, now the defense got to think a little bit more. You know, it's not going to be necessarily pass, but it's definitely going to be his legs that are probably drive that offensive machine that Pat Shermer going to have dialed up. So it'll be interesting to see how they work Juju in throughout the year, especially with having 4 games before you burn a red shirt and things like that. But I'm sure the plan was divulged to Juju, his father, the whole team of people that's around him, and that's why you get him to commit. You got to have a plan in place to lead them in the right direction. So That's the plan. We see it coming to fruition now.
I mean, but speaking of right direction, you look at the fact that you put a 17-year-old in a college team. You're not bringing him into a 1-11 team. You're bringing him behind the golden arm quarterback, first pick. He probably will hope to be the second pick, but probably been the first pick out of the draft. And you're going to put that boy in that situation, sink or swim. And it's like, when no mentorship, no leadership, he is it.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody would like to believe that's what you are, but you also got to adjust to being in college. You got to adjust to being away from home, adjust to being in a whole nother state. It's a whole lot of stuff people don't think about. You got to adjust to in college. This guy here coming in gives him a chance to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
This man will have to come in and grasp all that immediately. Immediately. Be the leader, be ready to play, and adjust to college life. And adjust to being away from home immediately. And I don't know, man. That's a rarity because he's very far away from home. It's a lot of pressure to take over after Shedeur Sanders.
It is.
And like I said, he took a year away from his high school development, and not just mentally, but his body. Yeah, I think he right now 6'1". I don't know if he's gonna grow to be 6'2". I don't know. But I'm saying it's a better room because I think that, like B. Watts already don't say it. The way Shedeur was getting hit, I don't wish that on too many people. Like every game, everybody else quarterback missed a game or two. That's all I'm gonna say. Everybody, all of them, all their quarterbacks missed a game or two.
Yeah,
Kansas State quarterback, all of them missed a game. Kansas quarterback, he came back right before us and went on that run. All them quarterbacks was hurt. Utah went through multiple quarterbacks. We got that whole nine breath. We the only one the quarterback didn't go down.
Yep.
I don't think everybody gonna be able to take them hits like Shedeur. I don't know what he was suited up on.
You know what he was on, boy. Oh no, JR, you laughing. JR. Look at the lick. I ain't talking about this year. I'm talking about look at last year.
Yeah.
This dude took some hits. Last year and this year.
We about to get hit in the chin, knock the chin bleeding. He get back up, go touchdown.
They were hitting him late. Jumping on
the head. He fighting the referees. They kicking him in the head.
JR. He was laying on the ground.
You know they're gonna do that to that freshman. They're gonna try to psych that freshman out.
Man,
yeah,
that's a lot of
I hear what both of y'all saying. We were all witness to the physical beat that Shedeur took for the past 2 years. So I mean, a part of the game for sure. But yeah, you definitely don't want to throw your young freshman out there because Greg said it. Raul started off hot, and then when as the season goes on, you build bad habits, and the play that you initially started off with, it tapered off drastically with Dylan Raiola in Nebraska. And so you just want to put the plan in place to develop, grow, and mature that young man. And I see you doing it the right way. So they went out, they got somebody that's going to steady the ship, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, hit me on this now. I don't watch Juju. Like I said, they show Juju every Friday night on my TV. He took some hit too and got back up. And this dude is a gun slang. He ain't gonna go down easy in that camp now. When he get there, this boy from Liberty gonna really have to beat Juju out. I'm being honest on that. But like Greg said it, when he get there, he really supposed to be a senior in high school.
Yep.
He really do. And when you look at the amount of pressure just follows Shedeur. That's all Coach Fry knows Shedeur.
Yeah.
This is how 2 years. We got one guy can spin it. He been saying that ever since Jackson State. When you got a quarterback that can spin it, they're gonna keep you in some games. But moving on from the quarterback position, I want to talk about the most important part of the team. That's the linebacker position. We lost. We're going to lose Benton. We're losing Trevor Wood. We're losing Hill Green. But Coach Prime and Coach Hart went and got another linebacker, but just one, named Reginald Hughes from Jacksonville State University. This dude is 6'2", 245 pounds, can go sideline to sideline. I watched 2 videos of him. 83 tackles, 5 sacks, 26 pressures on the quarterback. And we got a freshman that coming in, Montrez Walker, a linebacker from Beaufort High School in Georgia, a Georgia boy, another one, 6'1", 225 pounds, 54 tackles, and 4 sacks. And we got JB hit the transfer portal, but he came back to complete his final year at Colorado. So when y'all look at this linebacker room, give me your assessment of it. Let me know what you think. If we all right, do we need to do more? Are we good? Even with some of the linebackers that's already in camp. Me personally, Reginald Hughes, he's that dude. But I still want to know if do we need to add another from the transfer portal, or JR, you take this one. Do we need to put JB with him? Greg, you make a case for Webster, Jalen Webster. Which one y'all like compared to this dude? This dude don't start. He better.
I'm looking for Webster and well off.
Than Hill Green. He better than Hill Green. Y'all ain't seen the video on Hughes? I seen 2 videos on this boy ain't nothing but the truth. Well, JR, you do all this texting and something me all kind of information. You ought to know it.
Look, I'm gonna stop texting in the group chat.
No, I told
Steve.
Steve, I said, Steve, man, don't he know we got this stuff 3 hours ago? We get the same. We already see it on Twitter.
Man, I just
go ahead, JR.
Sure.
JR, tell me about something about what you know about, whatever you know about Reginald Hughes, and make a case for JB. Because I'm gonna tell you about JB for me. I know a lot of people I like it too, but you can't trust him. I don't trust him. Anytime you get the transfer portal, and then you come back, and he didn't even tell Prime he was gonna hit it. And they was together at Jackson State. I'm just saying, this just me now. You know me and you don't think alike.
Yeah, well, before that, I'll answer Greg's question. Greg was asking if Wester was in any of the videos. He was in one of the last videos. You kind of saw him out there to the end. So Wester's still there. He ain't going nowhere. But with JB, as far as JB and Reginald Hughes, I'm gonna say this. Before the season started last year, I was screaming for more linebacker depth. Actually, I was screaming for Coach Hart job. I was like, man, we got to do something about it. Either you going to get some more talent in there, or you got to get somebody in there to coach who we got better.
Watch your mouth, man. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
No, but shout out to Coach Hart. Hey, he did an amazing job this year. But what I will say is that with Reginald Hughes, so they went out and they got a linebacker that can run sideline to sideline. Because the one thing that bit us in the butt about our linebackers all year, and everybody know it, was the dog on wheel routes and the linebackers not being able to keep up, whether it's Bentley, whether it's Hill Green. And both of them young men played a hell of a season for CU, but they were not able to run sideline to sideline. So you bring in a bigger guy, Reginald Hughes, fast, quick, strong, athletic, aggressive. He able to run sideline to sideline. He's able to be on the field all 3 downs. That was something that was missing for us. As much as I love Bentley, he was not a 3rd down linebacker. You couldn't put him out there in coverage. So, and the Kyle Hill Green got better at coverage as the season went on, but he would still be exposed in the passing game as well. So they really went after and attacked one of the needs in that room. You got somebody that can run somebody down, that can keep up with the running backs in the Big 12 when it comes to those wheel routes and screen passes and things like that. And I like it. But I do think if you pair him with JB, JB he done moved from defensive end or outside linebacker. And the way our scheme is with that 4-2-5 kind of thing, we definitely need to bring in, I would say, another linebacker or 2. I mean, you got the young man Montrez coming in from Buford, but I would still look to go after about 2 more linebackers in the transfer portal, just to fill out that room and create even more competition in that linebacker room. But I like the pickup. I like Reginald Hughes. I saw some of his tape. Played real well. I actually watched like half of a game. Plays real well. Real sound, real smart, and a sure tackler. He don't miss too many tackles when he gets hands on you. So very sure tackler, but I like the speed. I like the sideline to sideline because that's something I was like really adamant about after the 4-8 season. Getting a linebacker that can run sideline to sideline. We got it this year. I think we pull in 1 to 2 more. But if you pair him with JB can run sideline to sideline. I'm just not quite sure about his awareness, but that's just due to lack of play, right? And we ain't seen him on the field. So don't know what his awareness looked like when he lined up, but that's no discredit to JB. So he hopped in that portal and came right back after having that grown man conversation. But it is what it is. Still all love. So I want to see JB get a shot. He just got to earn it. That's all it is.
Well, he gonna get one this bowl game. He the man.
Yeah,
he the man. Also, you got for Greg go. You got Gage, Goldberg, Trenton Hood. Who else we got? Garcia. So we're gonna see.
Yeah.
So I can tell you right now, that BYU quarterback, he gets somewhere.
Yeah, he gonna move.
When he go through his progression, 1,001, 1, 2. If they ain't there, he go.
Gone. Yep. Trying to slip right back in.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. Well, I looked at Georgia Tech, and I said my cousin he graduated from Georgia Tech, and what I noticed about them, man, they played 4, 5, 6 linebackers. Sometimes he was on the field, sometimes he was off. He was their main guy, but he was off. All kinds of packages, and I'm like, they all was lean and tall, and they all could cover, and that's the kind of linebackers they went with. And you look at the fact that we talking about, do we need one? You can go get 2, 3 more linebackers, because that's another situation we was in that we held our breath on, with the whole situation with Big Toe on Bentley and Hill Green was going out, and we was all of a sudden we were short of linebackers. Trevor hit all them on the red shirt. Now all of a sudden we were holding our breath. One of them went down. What we was gonna do? We was in the same situation because all our linebackers wanted to hit the portal, and when they had to play hurt, really. Bentley, playing hurt and came run, and Wester was coming in, and that situation he had, and he coming at the end, and it's like, really, Wester was a certain type of linebacker. I don't think we really created a niche for him like we said we're gonna do with that defense, but we didn't really have no true coverage linebacker, even to the point where we saw Stoudemire and all them boys start coming in and play middle linebacker, and it's like, I feel like he's a linebacker, honestly. I've been saying it for 2 years. Go eat, put on the weight. He's a linebacker. He can get 220, he can get 225. That's a pro linebacker now, and the smaller. It depends on what scheme you're in. Go to Cowboys or somebody, you're a linebacker. So it's like we need more linebackers. Period. We got some linebackers, but they kind of like Lil Hood. He's a linebacker, but he'll thump a linebacker. These are run stopper linebackers. We don't got a lot of run stopper linebackers. We really haven't specialized in no coverage linebackers. We want Wester to do that because he's the quickest, fastest one, but he's not even a true coverage linebacker. He's just a heat-seeking missile. He can split the line, and he might make the tackle, he might not. He can get in the backfield. And like you said, with JB and all them other boys, they tackling got to come way up. They tackling got to come way up. If you're a linebacker, you cannot afford to be a piss bowl tackler. Because your linemen, they doing their job, creating pressure, slowing and running back up, and you coming out arm tackling and running by the man. They need to get way better at tackling. That's the whole point of a linebacker.
Yep.
So that's what I see.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. Them linebackers got to tackle, man. You can't be reaching, man. Arm tackle. You got to put them shoulder back. At times, Hill Green would do that, but in that Kansas game, he just wouldn't do it for some reason. I don't know if it's too cold he was hurt or what? I don't
They
know.
were reaching. They was reaching instead of hitting.
Yeah,
Reaching instead of hitting. Like that.
Coach
Like
Prime
you
said,
trying to hit somebody, you hitting here. You here. They reach first. I already know you ain't trying to hit. I already know you ain't trying to hit. When you reach your hands out like a baby on his baba, you like,
yeah.
I already know.
Yeah.
You ain't trying to hit nobody.
So when you look at also the transfer portal, JR, Block Bully leaving, but Coach Prime went in there and got the #1 defensive tackle out of that transfer portal. And that was, what's his name? Oates. He came from Alabama, defensive tackle, and also he reached down there and got another one from Fresno State, Lightfoot. So when you look at the defensive line, to go with Barnes, to go with McNeil coming back, and some more other guys, I can't think of them right now. So what you think about the defensive front? Do we need to add some more? You never go wrong when you add more defensive line.
You try to get that guy last year or something. That name sounds familiar, Lightfoot.
I don't know if we went after him. I don't know if he was a target last year. But I like what I like that they pulled in so far. What we already still got on the roster with Torian Carter, even though he was injured. And then you still got what's the young man that we recruited? Brandon Davis Swain. Allow him to get in the weight room and add additional weight this year as far as the defensive tackle position. But I would look to go at least one more, 2. If we're greedy, get us 2 more. But at least one more. Get one more guy that can plug that hole up when it comes to the running game and things like that. Because we don't have Block Bully no more. He's going to the league. So with him commanding a double team most of the time, we need that guy that's going to command that double team. And then you still got your boy Free Barnes there. So you add in that competitive depth, and we don't get too big of a drop off. Because I felt like at times when Block Bully came out of the game, especially when Shane Coates was hurt, it was a bit of a drop off. Like Block Bully couldn't play every snap. He couldn't play 60, 70 snaps a game. So it was times where he had to come out the game to get a blow. And it just seemed like it went down. Now, I'm not trying to pin one person, but, it went down by foolish penalties. It went down by, not being assigned or aligned the right way. And you didn't have to worry about that with Chidozie. He was always in his position, commanding that double team. And so with him gone, you got to recreate that. And how you recreate that is with depth. So you get guys that can get in there and do their job and do it well. And when they got to come out of the game, Barnes, if he start off and he good for 2 or 3 plays and he got to come out, you don't want no tremendous fall off. And by grabbing Otis, the #1, defensive lineman, I don't see fall off being a problem. So I think we're in good hands. Bring in 1 or 2 more, like I said, 2 if you're greedy, but 1 more for sure to solidify that room. And it's gonna happen. If it don't happen this portal cycle, it happen to spring portal cycle.
Always happens in spring. Always.
Yeah.
I don't know. Barnes. I mean, not Barnes. Barnes need to have a new name next year. Well, he's still Free Barnes. He's gonna be free, all right. But
Barnes gonna start.
Matt Neal, he gonna start. But I'm saying, like, he you know what it fits Barnes? Duck walk his butt up and down that field. That'll teach him how to stay low. They wonder why they used to duck walkers when we were kids. He got to get stronger and he got to get more flexible. He ain't flexible. He's stiff as a rock. That's why he can't stay low. He need to learn how to get low, duck walk, low squats. He need to get some flexibility in that weight so he can get down, get some stronger knees, and just get stronger in his core. But then you also got to look at Matt Neal. This 2 years in a row that he came on in the second half of the season. Because I kept
get hurt a lot, man.
All season. Matt Neal, this is year. He gonna be the difference maker. And then he always flip his switch around game 6, game 7. He be like, oh man, he gotta be more consistent. Oh, he did that last year. So it's like, I don't know what it's gonna take for him because he messing with his money. Because if he Matt Neal year round, he paid.
Yeah.
If he not, he's somebody free agent. If he Matt Neal year round, He's second round. No more than third.
I go with you on that. He just disappeared or get injured or I don't know what happened. Like you said,
it's just that he flipped his switch, and it's like maybe when it's cold outside, he just like a wolf in the night. He just, because I don't know.
Yeah,
we know what he can do, and he wait to the last half. So when you look at him, and you looking at, I think Tafik come back. Yeah, you better keep getting some guys out there, Porter. You need at least 2-3 more D linemen because
you gotta have at least.
We clearly see they get hurt.
So what you got? Yo-yo, what yo-yo is?
He a defensive lineman. He need to be in that middle right there in that nose guard where Shadow's at.
Oh, yo-yo? Nah, yo-yo. Hold on.
They need to convert him. They need to convert him right over the center.
I mean, when they converted Tyler Brown.
But Yo-Yo bigger than Tyler Brown.
Yeah,
that's true.
Well, we got all that. We probably don't need to. We got that need one more.
Nah, I say go 2. I say go 2.
You gonna go 2?
You get somebody with probably a year or 2 of eligibility left, and then you get another guy just to fill out the room. Because like Greg said, they go down. Like, I mean, they went when we started losing guys. Coates was out. Torian Carter was gone before first game of the season. Same thing. Hayden was gone. Like, we started losing, Hayes, excuse me. We started losing so many people along that defensive line, and we didn't see Keaton Wade.
Out.
Yeah, we didn't see. We didn't see the Wade brother, Keaton Wade, until game 6, 7 of the season, something like that. So
yeah, he was hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt. He was hurt all the way up to that point. So it just, it's the trenches, man. It's broke down there. So I would
People talking about Yo-Yo. Look, I think Yo-Yo would be a definite guy who can claw that doggone. He could play. He could be a two-way player. See, he still don't know the game. Yo-Yo ain't really committed to a side. Yo-Yo is a freshman that's old. He's still learning football. He like a baby. You could teach him how to write with either hand. He's like a baby. Yeah, baby. He can be ambidextrous. He wouldn't know no different. I put his butt over there on the scout team and say, clog it up and teach him how to be. Because Yo-Yo was like 350. Yo-Yo was like, he had to lose weight.
Yeah.
And the way he stood Barnes up, he was the only person that could stand Barnes up by himself. He stopped him. He absorbed him like a pillow. Barnes was running over everybody.
Yep, strong as an ox. He's strong. He got there. He got to see you at 360. He was 360.
Well, I'll put him over there with Sal.
I'm like Greg. Hey, I'm like Greg. I won't see him on that defensive line.
Yeah, I'll put him over there with Sal because you got to think about this.
Watch JR?
JR. No, man.
You didn't see that play when they went one-on-one with Big Bun?
You put him in a. I mean, I'm assuming we're gonna be a run-heavy team next year.
But we got over there. Coming in.
We are not the whole time out. Let me stop JR. You ain't even spread it over here. They are not going to run that football. Man, they still going to be 7. Coach Prime told you in the interview. We're going to be a 70-30. It's all right to run in a situation. We just need to make the best of it. But we're going to sling that ball now.
I mean,
why do you think they're going out to?
I do believe.
Only person going to run that football won't be that quarterback. Okay.
But when you look.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
That's your opinion. You entitled to it. I honor it. You think we're going to be a run heavy? Go ahead. Yeah. But when that time comes, come back and say, come back and say, be wise. You right again. Like y'all always do.
It's going to be more run than Shador. Because you got a dual threat quarterback, so you already know it's gonna be more than Shador. But we got some big tight ends coming in. It's gonna look more like a Big 12 team.
Yeah,
them tight ends gonna get the ball. He's gonna throw that ball to them tight ends.
So they're just gonna have 3 wide receivers out there, right? Not 4. We're going 3 wide and tight end.
Sometimes 4. Sometimes.
But ain't gonna be always 4.
Look, man, we bringing some real tight ends in.
I got $1,000. You got $1,000.
Bring some real tight ends.
You got $1,000. You want to put on?
We got 2 or 3. We got a couple good tight ends coming in.
They had that last year.
We got some real tight ends coming in this year.
Man, I got $1,000 right here. Anybody want?
I'm just going off where my eyes see. The way they
you ain't going off mine. Oh, you must think I ain't going out mine.
Who we had tight end this year? Who had a tight end this year? 31.
Huh?
31. That's all we had.
Yeah.
Hart,
You had some
Hurt
more tight ends. You
got
got
hurt.
Hart.
He got hurt
You
a
got
long
Hart?
time ago.
Who to say that he won't get hurt?
We got 2, 3 of them. We're gonna have 4, 5 tight ends in this room. That's real tight ends, no conversion.
Okay,
We need to put,
like I
need
say,
to put Pearson in the backfield, make him a fullback, and let him block.
Pearson gone though.
Amen.
He hit that portal.
We're good.
yeah.
Because you ain't
No,
no
Greg,
tight end.
they called
We
him
got
out.
real
They
tight
say
ends.
good. Yeah.
No, we got real tight ends coming in. We got, in addition to Hurt, we got 2 or 3 legit tight ends coming in this year that can go get it. That's real athletes like Harrison was, but bigger.
Yeah.
So what they doing?
They're gonna be running. They're gonna be throwing that ball to them tight ends this year.
That's what I'm trying to they gonna be a passing team.
I didn't say that. I said we're gonna have tight ends.
It's boring to Coach Prime. Coach Prime is a cornerback and a wide receiver guy. He played both of them.
Yeah. All right. We'll see.
Okay. Well, go ahead, JR. I ain't gonna take this for child. You an analyst?
We'll see.
I'm just trying to rub you fella like Stephen A. do to his pal.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, they bring it in. They got 4 wide receivers coming in from high school.
Mm-hmm.
They still got some wide receivers from last year that hadn't went nowhere. And they still trying to bring in 2 more. Maybe 4 more. Maybe 1. They really need Concepcion Young, a proven wide receiver. Because the one that we got on the roster right now really ain't proven the whole year. Even Omarion Miller, and I had flashes, he really ain't showed what he can do in the whole year because he hasn't had the time or the opportunity. Because with the wide receivers in front of him, Draylon Miller done gave us some flash. They had some package for him and all that. We don't know what Cam Michael's gonna do coming off injury. We expected him to, be in the rotation good. And then your guy from Texas, the freshman that coming in, Gibson, Coach Brown think highly of him. He said he remind him of Webster.
I just follow my
I believe
eyes.
he's gonna get one of them positions.
I follow my eyes. The portal open, right?
Yeah.
How many running backs from CU hit the portal?
No.
That's all I'm gonna say. Have we lost one running back from the portal?
Not yet.
So they having them conversations in there. Look, hey, this is the way the team gonna go in this direction. Because
they ain't left yet, but I'm sure one of them probably end up leaving.
I'm sure we'll probably lose one just to.
You ain't gonna lose now.
Just to depth. But at the
if
same
you lose
time,
one, you gonna lose Dalen Hayden.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Him.
At the same time, CU ain't even look to recruit no running backs in the portal either.
Now, they let you know they're gonna throw it. Yeah, they let you know they're gonna throw
it. That may come in the spring, but like I said,
they let you know he's gonna throw that ball, JR.
The way I'm looking at
pressure on the run game because they got a running quarterback now.
After a year that the running backs had, not getting, a bulk of the carries that more than likely they would like to have received. Ain't nobody hit the portal. Not a single running back hit the portal.
I hope that
just lets me know that them conversations is being had. Hey, we looking to tote that rock on the ground a little bit next year. They still gonna put it in the air, but you're gonna get every opportunity you like and more next year for sure.
Wise. Yeah. Is they forgetting that we got Cam Michael in the chat? They forgot we still got Cam Michael.
Yeah, that's what I told. We don't know. I don't know. Well, he practiced today.
Just saying how he gonna be when he comes out. We need more receivers. They forget he already there.
Yeah, I think they need one more.
Well, you got plenty of receivers. You got Farrakhan coming in. You got the boy from Texas coming in, the little quick receiver.
Yeah.
You got plenty of top type. We got abundance of receivers.
I'm with B Watts. We need somebody with experience. Give us one. Give us one guy with experience.
Yeah, you got to have somebody at least for 1,000 yards.
Yeah. Give us some guys.
If they get Concepcion Young, we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. That's one. All I need is one.
Yeah,
to go with Gibson.
All I'm saying is, to me, Omarion Miller gonna be the guy. He gonna be the guy. Yeah, it's finally gonna be his year.
He definitely a leader in the room. That's for sure.
He the most experienced.
I hope he do.
Outside of Timmons, but
yeah. You right on that, Greg. He is the most experienced.
Lamar, he the most experienced. He played as a freshman. He been here the longest. This could be his 3rd year. Shador don't gave his stamp of approval on him. This gonna be his year. And he stay healthy. He trying to get out there for the bowl game. I knew he gonna try to slide out there.
Yeah, I would like to see him out there. As long as they don't compromise.
Trying to get one more game in.
I like to see him out there.
With Shador.
Yeah.
You remember T.O. had that injury. He came back for the Super Bowl drinking that Nona juice.
That's true. Yeah.
That same year.
Drank that what?
He drank that Nona juice back in the day.
Yeah.
A whole lot of it. That's why I used to be with Nona back in the day. T.O. was drinking it. He was the Nona ambassador. He drinking all that. That's how he came back.
Yeah, he came back quick.
Look, I'm telling you, man. I'm following the breadcrumbs. Porter been open for about 9 days. Running back haven't left. So that's all I'm saying. They're gonna get their carries. They're gonna get them carries next year. Why?
Where they gonna go?
It's gonna be
they ain't got no numbers. They ain't got numbers. Who want them? Yeah.
Look,
who want them, JR?
JB didn't have the numbers. He hopped in and hopped right back out. That's what I'm saying. Like,
hey,
a lot of players that they ain't got no numbers.
You know why JB had to come back? Ask him how many calls he got.
Oh, come on, man.
Boy, it's lonely out there in them streets, boy. We better have a plan when you jump in that boulder, boy.
Yeah, for sure.
JB said today, he said he was coming back to clean out his locker and leave to go see Coach Prime to tell him goodbye and thank you for everything. Coach Prime and Coach Prime had that talk. So he stayed. He said that today on
You know what JB about to go? You know what JB about to go? JB about to go to Alabama State.
Probably.
He about to go back to Sweat.
I don't know.
He was gonna be in the Sweat.
Went down there, maybe Willie Simmons or something like that.
I said he was gonna be in the Sweat because that it ain't sweet what people think because this Porter's ugly, y'all. We in this conversation.
It's 2,000 people in there, Greg. It's 2,000. It's 2,000 people in there.
But I'm saying the Porter is so ugly. You know why the Porter ugly? Because from year to year, we can look up and see a player come and be like, "Oh, I'm above," and the next year he doggone in the Porter. I think Prime. I'm like, that Porter's so volatile, man. It's worse than doggone stock market. Like you, a freshman, it don't care if you are a grad. What your boy is? Hill Green, a grad student.
You
know, a grad student come in and leave. I mean, they don't care. They don't care, man. That Porter don't care, man. That Porter don't care.
This like Greg.
Upperclassman.
Check this out, Greg and JR. I was reading on ESPN. What you guys was saying, it's best for Quinn Ewers to do the same thing Hill Green did, because your draft status is not, you're not in the first and second round as a quarterback. And they suggest that the Georgia quarterback do the same thing.
Because they're not.
Yeah. They told me. And check this out. Bill Belichick waiting on Quinn Ewers or that Manning boy at Texas. They said Bill Belichick said he can't have both of them. We gonna get one of them. They tell me, hold up, man. He said because because they don't rank higher than Shador and the boy at Miami.
Man, be dumb not to go.
Because they will get more money. Hey, they will get more money to come back to college than to be a third or fourth round quarterback. You only get $250,000 to $400,000 as a third or fourth round draft pick guaranteed. When you go get $1 million from Miami, Florida for 1 year and work on your game.
Manning need to go to Belichick. You said it right. Manning need to go to Belichick. He jump the line and cut you and off and jump on up there before he go. Because you got
don't pay Texas. Don't bother them. They want him in Texas.
Yeah, they paying a lot of money.
Want him, Greg. They don't say that. He don't be the starter next year.
Well, let me tell you,
might do that.
Belichick might got some money up there. Let me tell you this. Look.
Oh, you know he got some.
Yeah. If he don't, he will. Because the money show up. So let me tell you this.
Well,
let me tell you this. Y'all still sleeping on Harge around here.
Who?
Yeah.
We don't name everybody but Harge. We ain't name him as. I'm telling y'all, he's Travis Hunter 2.0.
I ain't sleeping on. He's a good player.
But I'm saying everybody like we ain't got no receiver. We ain't got no running back. We got Harge. Harge can do both. And I think he's more dynamic than people want. He ain't just a little he ain't a knockoff Travis Hunter. I used to see him as a knockoff, like he's just the other gray jersey with the blonde hair and all that, look like Cisco. I used to join him and all that. That's how I saw it. I never really gave him respect, so I'm giving him his respect. Harge is you ain't gotta be 100% of Travis because Travis was too much.
Yeah,
you could be 90%, 80% of Travis in the college level and be a problem. Because Travis really was too much. He really was a bully. He really was a bully. People wonder why he win the Receiver of the Year award. Because really, we could have threw it to him every play, triple coverage, and jump over him, twist around, and turn into a pretzel, run past and make them run into each other. Like it really was like ridiculous. It was getting ridiculous. Like we really helped teams out by not throwing the ball to Travis as much. Maybe if we had less receivers, because he really could have just beat teams with
every play. He was open every
play. Could have ate it up.
Yeah,
every
we
play.
Really didn't use him like we could have. We really was nice. Shador was trying to spread it around and make everybody happy, but he really could say, "Okay, we losing. Travis, go. Travis on 3, like he did in Celebration Bowl. He just throw it up to Travis. Oh, it's 3rd and 8. Throw it to Travis. We don't care if they know it's going to Travis. They got to out jump him or they're gonna pass interference.
Yep.
So
I like his game. I like when I was out there that Utah game, he showed up. The little chance he got out there.
We're gonna take the free from Barnes. We're gonna say free Harge. We're gonna take it from Barnes. Free Harge. Free Harge.
Put them 17s in the chat.
Free Harge.
Yeah, he gonna get a little playing time.
He look explosive from the small sample size that he got, but I would just say still bring in somebody with some experience. That's
they gotta at least get one.
My only thing.
They at least gotta get one.
Who want to come? Who in there? We're gonna wait till after the champion. They're gonna have to wait till the people finish playing in the playoff and then come over. I mean,
that's what they did last year.
Yeah, but
they gotta wait.
What stud gonna want to go in the portal?
You never know. We didn't know Will Shepherd was gonna jump in there.
Unless he I want to get my draft stock up too, and I want to go over here and just be the man because I know all the top receivers gone. They're gonna have to be that. Somebody with 1 year. It ain't gonna be nobody because then you gonna say they're unproven. If they're like a sophomore or red shirt freshman or something, you're gonna be like, well, that's how we already got that. So what super stud do you know that's playing in the playoff that's gonna want to jump in the portal?
I had to wait to see because I don't know.
Is it really that many great receivers out there? Let's be real.
Oh yeah, they got Concepcion. He's still out there.
Yeah, but that's one dude that everybody gonna tear to pieces.
Ain't but 3 teams that's us, Alabama, and I want to say I don't know who the other.
But what school
Not
is
Alabama. North Carolina State. North Carolina State. He getting transfer.
That's the same place. Ain't that where Timmons come from?
Yeah.
So you sick Timmons on.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure they in communication.
Yeah, sick Timmons on.
I think he's chasing that bag though. Told Brian, gotta come out that month. That about 1,500 yard wide receiver. You know,
you got to pay. Yeah, man. You got to pay.
Yeah, you got to pay.
Okay.
I know Coach Brian don't want to do that.
Is he coming for the bag or is he coming for the what? What is he coming for? Because
he coming for it all.
You know what I'm saying? Who else recruiting him that they got the bag?
Hey, he worth that bag.
But who else recruit him that got the bag? You say only 3 other teams.
It's probably all of the same.
I want to say Ohio State and Alabama.
So he'll be down to go to Alabama because Alabama already got their 2 little young studs down there. Yeah. So he better out coming over. Who
got them 2 brothers? Who got them 2 brothers from Florida? Y'all know?
We did. Some of them defense ends?
No, it was they 2 brothers.
We got some 2 brothers that was defense ends.
I'm talking about just hit the transfer portal about 2 weeks ago.
I don't think nobody grabbed him yet.
Ain't nobody grabbed him yet?
I don't think so.
All I'm saying is Colorado is keen at getting brothers. But what I'm saying is if you go down there to Alabama with them 2 young bucks down there, they're looking for their Heisman opportunity in next year. So
they don't predict him jumping in the portal. Who? When they play out over.
Who?
Number 17.
17 who?
For Alabama.
About the young boy?
Yeah.
It was 2 young boys. You got Williams and you got
the young one, the star, the Williams. That's the last night. Number 2.
Yeah, that boy left. He left high school a year early.
He's not getting no portal. Nah.
Okay, I'm gonna say when I get off, I'm gonna send it to you.
You think he in the
portal? I'm gonna do you.
Nah, he ain't getting the portal. Man. He got the whole world in his hand at the University.
He ain't got that bag in his hand.
He ain't got that quarterback either. They better hurry him get a quarterback.
No, they need a quarterback. I mean, they recruited a quarterback, but I don't expect
he got a young quarterback
to go down there and start. But what's his name? He brought a quarterback with him from Washington. I forget the kid name, but he came with him from Washington, so he'll probably be the guy up next when Jalen Miro depart.
Okay, so he said they went to Michigan. They went to Michigan. Wow, hoping Coach Prime get them two brothers.
What up, CU Buff Dynasty?
Yeah. All right, let me talk to y'all about this right here. And I've got to get out this thing. It started this weekend, man. My brother want us to talk about it. I see him in the chat down now. First game at noon. SMU. Chat, y'all help me out. SMU versus Penn State. Let me know who y'all like. SMU or Penn State. JR, when you look at SMU, when I look at them, boy, they got a quarterback. This dude ain't nothing but the truth. Now, he turned it over in the first quarter of the game last 2 weeks ago, a week or two, whatever. But at the end, he got back right. He got a good wide receiver, and that quarterback is a dual threat. But when they going up against Penn State, JR, Penn State got a running back number 13. That boy ain't nothing but the truth. And to go with them, they got a decent quarterback. Their favorite target going to be number 44, the tight end, who finished 4th ahead of Shadua in the Heisman Trophy race. When you look at this game, let us know who do you like. SMU or Penn State. And tell me why, JR.
Look, I got Penn State, man. Penn State by a lot. Just due to the simple
by a lot.
Yeah, by a lot, man. Look, I like SMU, and I root for the underdog. I would love to see SMU slay.
No, see you broke down by 80.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
A matchup
I would love to see SMU.
Man, this would be an upset.
Matchup nightmare.
But
who? What you talking about, Greg?
It's a matchup nightmare. You gonna put a little rinky-dink ACC up against Penn State? Overpower. They rinky-dink.
The trenches, man. The SMU just don't have it in the trenches yet. That was evident in the game against Clemson. Now, although they got back in the game late against Clemson, you know, they was able to scheme a few things up, and they got a little luck going their way in the second half against Clemson in the ACC championship game. But this big boy football now, and SMU just don't have it in the trenches, man. Penn State just gonna run the ball, and SMU, I don't think they'll be able to stop it. So give me Penn State by a lot. I'm gonna say at least by give me 17. Penn State by 17.
But you remember what Georgia did to Clemson? You remember Georgia?
JR, I got receipt, JR.
Look, I like SMU.
You acting just like Coach Drake. Now you can't change it once you get out there. Don't come back change it. No, sir. No.
Man. Look, the one thing I will say, I'll say this. SMU got this going in their favor. James Franklin, when it comes to the big games, it just seems like James Franklin chokes. That's the one advantage SMU got.
Thank you.
Player to player, if you line them up, player to player, anything can happen on any given day, but Penn State should win this one easy.
Okay. Great, we like
I said, man, Penn State, they're gonna run all on them. I mean, you talk about the caliber of team. Remember Georgia just ran all over Clemson like they were a little JV team in the beginning of the season. And then you look at it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be typical, you know, back in the day when you see a team from another conference go against an SEC team, but this is not SEC, but I'm saying like is you just see the difference and they just blow them out. But how do they get to the championship? That's what it's going to look like. It's not going to be they're not going to be able to hold up against them.
All right. What's up, Dale? Yeah, I tried to tell him, but you know, JR hard here. He talking about he's reading the tea league. Hey, Dale.
I need to pull up on the show one day.
Hey, Dale. You know how JR is, man. You can't tell him nothing. He ESPN. He know everything. I can't tell him nothing. But he always got to come back and tell me, said, "Be watching right." Boy, they must didn't listen to Pat Sherman. Pat Sherman said at college, boy, you just showed. That's exactly what he said. It's so much fun when I got a 4 wide receiver. They gonna sling that rock all over. Man, let me tell y'all something. Only person gonna run that football this year coming up is gonna be that quarterback. Pat Sherman said. Let me read it to you again.
That's the only person. Hey. You're gonna have a quarter wide open next year. You're gonna send all your running backs to the portal.
Hey, hey, Dale. Pat Sherman said, I don't throw the paper away. But go back and listen at the interview. But that's all right. Everybody got an opinion. You're entitled to it. All right, let's look at this second game.
But don't rush another season now, B-Watch.
So what now?
Don't rush another season.
Oh, no, I'm not. All right, check this out. That game was, we got a game Friday, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Indiana versus Notre Dame. Indiana got a coach that did what Coach Prime did. He got more players out of the transfer portal to complete his team, and everybody want to vote him as the coach of the year. Well, he going up against Notre Dame. Notre Dame always choke at the end of the season. I'm going with Notre Dame. I mean, Indiana. Talk to me, JR. I already know how you going to go. I don't even know why I'm coming to you.
You already know, man. Hey, look, give me Marcus Freeman in them fighting out.
I told you, Dan. What you go? What I tell you, Dan?
No, look, it's the same thing. Look, Indiana, they brought in like 80-something transfer portal players, and like you said, B. Watts.
Yeah.
Everybody saying Kirk Cinetti, the greatest thing since sliced bread. When Coach Prime already invented that. He already invented that, done that. But I mean, look, you saw how Indiana looked when they played Ohio State, man. Now, I'm not saying Notre Dame is Ohio State, but what I'm saying is Notre Dame got similar athletes comparable to Ohio State. And Indiana just not there yet. They just not there yet. So,
but what happened? What happened to Notre Dame when they lost to that little NIU team?
Look, man, I don't know what happened there, but
everybody entitled to one bad game. Ohio State caught Indiana on a bad day. Indiana was spanking butt before that. It was spanking before that now. So we gonna hold that against them. We gotta hold the NIU whooping them. At least they lost Ohio State. They lost the NIU, Notre Dame.
I can't. I
play like that.
I'm not a Fighting Irish fan. So I don't know. I don't follow them like that. But yeah, that was disappointing for them to lose to a mid-major team like that. But like I said, give me the Fighting Irish, man. Marcus Freeman, Fighting Irish, they're gonna get it.
I knew that. Who you like, Greg?
Yeah, I'm sticking with Indiana. I think they were, I think it was a little fluke with Ohio State. They shouldn't have got spanked.
They caught them on a bad day.
Bad day, like Colorado and Kansas. They just got spanked for no reason. So I'm sticking.
I'm letting y'all know tomorrow night when Indiana down by like 20.
You don't made us a whoop. Oh,
they coming.
They like that. Okay. So I guess they're gonna beat Georgia too.
Ooh.
They like that. They like that. They're gonna beat Georgia.
I ain't say all that, Greg.
So you say they that much better than Indiana and still can't beat Georgia.
They're gonna get through Indiana.
All right, we got a game Saturday, the third game, Saturday at 4 o'clock. Clemson against Texas. I think Texas gonna win by 10.
10?
That's me. Yeah, they'll beat them by 10. Clemson gonna put them
gonna win
10 times 10.
Clemson got a good defense, man.
Man, please.
Who you like, Tim?
Defense is good.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's part of the team. They defense.
Exactly.
Who y'all like? Yeah.
I remember them getting spanked by Georgia, and I remember what's Clemson record?
What?
They lost 3 games.
10-3.
Who they lost to?
Yeah.
Georgia. I can't remember off top. I know when they lost to Georgia. That was the first game of the year.
Right, but I'm saying in the conference. It's in their conference. They got
in their conference.
They lose Miami.
I don't think they played. They ain't played Miami this
Right.
year.
So they didn't lose nobody. I'm sure they lost to somebody like Pitt, right?
Probably Pitt,
Syracuse.
Cal, something like that. Some random
Syracuse.
team. If I were to look it up.
How in the world did Cal get their butt in the Atlantic coast and they on the Pacific? You know you shooting bad when you got to go and be in somebody else's coast. You on a whole nother coast.
They had to bring them teams in.
I keep forgetting about Cal. I'm like, cause I just refuse to see that.
The ACC saw what Big Ten and SEC ball was doing, getting all of these teams, collecting Infinity Stones. The ACC had to do something.
But at least the SEC get somebody from the South. They ain't going in the Northeast and get nobody in the SEC.
They had to go with that money.
Yeah, they don't call it the Atlantic Coast Conference. I forget what they call it.
They better not, because they might want to call it All Welcome Conference.
Something. They changed it up though. But yeah, man, Texas. Look, as long as what's his name, Steve Sarkisian don't fall in love with the deep ball, because it just seemed like that's what he do, man. And them plays takes forever to develop.
Right.
And once Ewers get that pressure on him, then he just not accurate. So keep them short, intermediate, that West Coast style of like offense with them deep crosses and stuff like that. Taper that down. Get some short routes in there and get that ball running with that running back, and Texas should win. It's gonna be close. Give me Texas by 7.
Oh, Texas gonna blow these dudes out, man.
Oh, so you calling that a blowout? See, man.
that game. That's gonna be a blowout. That's gonna be a blowout. Let's go to Tennessee and Ohio State. Another blowout. Ohio State gonna blow Tennessee out, but here's the but. They lose the game. They gonna fire their coach
and replace them with who?
I don't know. They're gonna get him out of there.
Man,
if they fire go into the game and lose to Tennessee.
If they fire Ron Day, they better bring back
Urban Meyer.
Urban Meyer. That's the only person you bring back at that point. Who else you gonna get to have you winning?
Coach Drake said it. Tennessee gonna win by itself.
I don't know. Look, they'll set the program. Look, okay, then if they lose, I hope they fire them. Set the program back then, because I don't know who you're gonna get.
They're gonna come out of Coach Prime, probably. Gonna throw that money at Coach Prime.
Coach Prime ain't going nowhere, man.
Nah, I know he ain't.
But yeah, I don't see Tennessee going up there really making no noise. Tennessee got a solid defense though, so I think they'll be able to keep up with them maybe about the first half, and then after that, Ohio State just kind of pull away. And I don't know what the temperature's supposed to be like down there, but has Tennessee ever played in like a real cold game like that? I think that's going to affect them a little bit.
We're gonna find out Saturday.
Yeah, it's supposed to be cold out there, so. Yeah, I think that's going to affect them a little bit, because Tennessee, a high-flying team, they like to sling the rock a lot. But they got good defense, but I think Ohio State just going to be a little bit too much for them. Second half, they'll pull away.
I think so, too. I really think so, too. I do. All right, guys. Going to end this thing by going back over Colorado. Appreciate y'all tonight. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Like I say, when I look at Colorado so far in that transfer portal, right now, I give them A. They're addressing the players that leaving. Block Bully leaving. We bringing in Otis. We lost the linebacker here, Green. They bringing in Reginald Hughes. We losing them wide receivers. I just need to see what wide receiver they're going to get out of the transfer portal to come in, at least one out of this round and one out of the spring transfer portal to make the competition just a little bit better. Somebody proven, feel more comfortable. We're losing Shadur. We're bringing another quarterback in from Liberty. And we got Juju coming in. Still got that hurt hand from what I'm hearing. And to get a kid enough time to grow and learn the system. So give me y'all last take on Colorado. Then we'll go around the horn for your final thought.
I like what they're doing in the transfer portal, man. The people that they're targeting, I mean, they're signing them. You know, a few got away, but I mean that's part of the game, man. So just look to have more kids committed, especially after some of these college football playoff games end. You'll see some other kids hopping that portal or whatnot, things like that. And then the spring portal will be big for us. So that recruiting staff, they're working hard. They finding those hidden gems, and once they get on campus, man, we closing the door and getting them signed. So I'm excited to see what they do with the rest of the portal, and then in the Alamo Bowl, it's gonna be a show, man. It's gonna be a good show. So see you gonna go out with a bang, that's for sure. And we'll finally get to see a lot of the young players,
Right.
that we didn't get to see throughout the year that we all been excited about and talked about a lot. So it'd be good to see for sure.
Well, I missed what you said, B. Watts. I was reading over here.
Oh, just giving your last thought on your Colorado, the spring portal. I mean, transfer portal.
I don't know, man. I think everything moving so fast, and then they in the bowl game. It's gonna be a lot different than last year because they're not 100% focused on recruiting because it's almost like the Jackson State situation where he kind of like had to split it with preparing for the bowl, so it was a different team. So it's going to be interesting because they not just sitting back recruiting. They getting ready for a bowl game. They're going to be out practicing and playing next week. So, it's a double-edged sword. But I think the good thing is he has a lot of pieces coming back versus the other year, but the first year where he had a lot of people leaving. But I think at the same time, I think a lot of people still are leaving. They may be one dogs or whatever. So we just got to play this thing by ear because it's going to be another short window to get all this recruiting done after you finish this bowl game. And then you're going to be trying to jump into practice and all of that. So it's a lot. You got to have really good staff, which he does, because you got to be multitasking right now. Like while they getting ready for a bowl game, they got to be focused on recruiting and closing deals and closing them as they can before January. And then the coaching staff got to be ready to turn right back around and go to practicing and the logistics of that. So that what comes with playing in December. So this is something new. This is something new. This is not something they had to face last year, and kind of faced it when he was at Jackson, but that was for a whole different program. So we're going to have to really watch this thing. I don't know how well off it's going to look. I know we still got Travis and Shador close, even though they're no longer part of the storyline. They still in college. But it's just going to be different. I don't know what kind of different it's going to be, but I just know it's going to be different. And then we just got to run up these storylines with Juju and the quarterback race. That's going to be the new storyline. But the daddy ball storyline is over. All the other silly stuff that they like to say is over. So I'm just interested to see what's next.
All right. That's the show for tonight. Want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. You watching Sports Talk. We'll be watching along with Greg Said It and JR Boxing on this Thursday night. Only thing we ask that you do, go over there on Greg Said It side of YouTube. Hit that like button, subscribe to his channel if you haven't. We appreciate it if you do. And Greg, let them know where they can find you and reach you at.
Yeah, y'all just go ahead to Greg Said It. We got Greg Said It first on Twitter. I do a little bit on there. Got a little private page on Facebook. And also Greg Said It on Instagram. We'll probably do a little something with it, but y'all can find me there. And we're here throughout the week. Catch a couple videos and make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. We're going to typically be on Sunday around about 12:30. And here we usually hit on Thursday. So y'all just go ahead and hit that bell notification. Hopefully YouTube let y'all know what's going on.
All right. In the last word, that JR, let them know where they can find you up on social media or anything.
Nah, I'm private, man. I'm private. Till I retire, till I get out of the military, I gotta keep mine private for a little bit.
I got you.
But yeah, look, y'all just make sure y'all keep y'all phones on. So when Notre Dame up, look, I don't want to hear it. JR said it first. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. All right, man. Man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good weekend, man. God bless you, y'all family, man.
All right. Have a good one.
All right. Appreciate y'all.
I just want to tell everybody, we get a lot of flack about me being in the portal and all right now. We've got 3 freshmen on offense that's contributing. We got Jordan Seaton, Michael Welch, and Draylon Miller. So don't let anybody out there tell you we're not recruiting high school players. We're recruiting elite high school players to come here because we're looking for guys that can play immediately. We're not looking for guys to come here in red shirt and sit on the bench and play. We're looking for guys to come here and play now.
Go plus. Hey, watch the Sports Talk. We'll be Watts. I'm your boy Bernard Watts, live right here in Boulder, Colorado. Getting ready to watch Coach Prime in a Colorado Buffaloes. Yeah, let's go Buffs.
Travis is the best player in college football. He played 132 snaps in this one.
It hadn't been a Travis Hunter ever.
What a catch! A miraculous, impossible catch! Complete to Hunter, on the move, showing him his shoe bottoms. Buffaloes, cribbit, touchdown! Down the middle, Travis Hunter. What a superhuman pick for Travis Hunter! And the ball is out! Move service, touchdown! Hunter!
Travis is the best college football player in the country. We all know that. Why are we even deliberating over that?
The real hoopers in the building now, baby.
I like to have fun. I like to take them back on that old school shit. Yeah. Money talking like that, my baby. Seeing these brand new faces, say shootouts in different places. Shotters talk overrated, that money come different phrases. Yeah, I heard these niggas want some smoke with them babies. Bullet exit his dome, come in contact with the others. My homie died from that fire for a fact, man, I love it. Weekend, I don't know white flag, I made that choice, so I'm thugging. Don't give a fuck, cause when it's up, I drop the bag for the bus. These niggas puss out your jewelry glistening. Man, that shit won't blind a nigga when he shoot, I ain't missing. Yeah. And all that shit they rap about, I ain't feeling. I learned how to read a nigga sitting penitentiary, yeah. Posting them trenches on the most dangerous block in the red. Up on a nigga with that Glock that I just bought out the egg. Approaches talking all this talk, we shoot him dead in his face. We out the time, I came when I did some months in that cage. Too many.
They got different characters on this team, and that's why they are must-see TV.